Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to a new game. This one is called Eternal Sonata, and this is one of my favorite games of all time. It was actually one of the very first games I ever bought for the Xbox, which was like 5 years ago. So this is a big deal to me, because it's one of my favorites. It is a little girly.
Frederic?
Hold on, sorry. It is a little girly, but that doesn't mean it can't be enjoyed by everyone. There's a lot of story, there's a lot of character. It's an RPG game, and I have played the hell out of this game. It's been a while since I've last played it, and my hard drive, the one that I left at home, has all of my saves on it. Oh, I guess I could be quiet. I forgot.
I must do this. And it's for the person who means the most to me. My life is nothing compared to his. Doing this is easy if it's for him. Thank you, everyone. I know it didn't last very long, but really, this was the best time I've ever had in my life. If I blow him a kiss, I wonder, will it reach him up there? No, I guess it won't.
The rippling surface of flowing water transforms the soft light of the morning sun. The beams combine, becoming a spotlight that paints the stage. The flowers awaiting the curtain's rise display faces of bright red and brilliant yellow. They turn their ears to listen to the performance that is about to begin. Accompanied by the gentle rhythm of a babbling brook, the birds begin to sing. Meanwhile, a mischievous sea breeze causes a rustling amidst the leaves of the trees, disrupting the concert. It is a familiar scene, one that has unfolded every morning since the beginning of time. And even now, the daily overture continues, its delicate, perfect balance never faltering, never changing. In the midst of this joyous orchestration, at the center of the morning's discordant musical performance, lies a small village nestled deep in the wood. The name of the village is Tenuto. It sits atop a hill which overlooks the coastline. In fact, the town is only about 4 miles from the sea. Tenuto is very lucky in this regard, for the town enjoys a wonderful cool breeze and a view that is nothing short of amazing. And then there are the flowers. They seem to blossom almost everywhere in the town. They paint the landscape with color as far as the eye can see. And they are the reason Tenuto is also known by another name, the Village of Flowers. There is a harbor town at the foot of a hill that can be seen from Tenuto. When night falls, the lights from the town shine like diamonds and open the hearts of those who gaze upon their illustrious splendor. Under normal circumstances, one might expect to find a bustling shopping district for tourists in a village as beautiful as this one. However, no such shops are to be found, not here. In fact, the village is quite calm, almost strangely quiet. It is a place that exudes a peaceful tranquility, a tranquility that further increases its allure, as well as its mystery.
Mommy, why are there waves in the sea?
Well, darling, there are waves because of the moon.
Because of the moon?
That's right. The moon charms the water in the ocean with its beauty. And because the moon is so beautiful, the seawater just can't sit still.
Is that true? Really?
Really? Don't you feel your heart start fluttering inside of you when you look at the moon?
I do! What about the puddle? Will it make waves when the moon comes out too?
No, dear. There's not enough water. You need lots and lots of water, like the ocean, before it can make any real waves.
Oh, I see. But that's weird. Why can't a little bit of water make waves too?
The amount of water is the most important part of creating waves. That can be said about people as well. There are many things in this world that can charm people's hearts, just like the moon charms the sea. Things like wealth, vanity, status, image, and power. People who are drawn to these things create waves, and the fear in their hearts makes the waves grow bigger and stronger. The more people there are, the bigger the waves can become. And as the number of people grows, the waves grow bigger and bigger. And that can lead to terrible conflicts. This is probably too hard for you to understand.
I guess.
But if something like that ever were to happen during your life, your only choice might be to jump into that sea. Because when you do, those big waves will calm down. It may be difficult at times, but if you try your best, you'll bring joy to the person who means the most to you.
Really? Okay!
Yes. Though it's insulting to compare seawater stirred by the beauty of the moon to the ugly waves of human desire.
October 16th, 1849, 10:48 p.m. Number 12 Place, Vendôme, Paris, France.
He seems to have calmed down, hasn't he, Doctor? he doesn't look like he's in pain the way he did before.
It seems as though he must be having a pleasant dream.
Yes. Well, that would be nice. It would be even better if that means he's headed towards recovery. A full recovery.
It's said that people can have the most peaceful dreams just before they pass on.
What are you talking about? How can you say that?
I apologize. Hopefully, it's just an old wives' tale.
Frederic.
Chapter 1, Raindrops. The path to Tenuto.
I guess I took longer than usual. Mom's probably worried about me. I'd better get home before it gets dark.
Alright, so there was quite a few cutscenes at the beginning of the game, and I cut myself off by starting the game the way I did without finishing talking, because I'm an idiot. But, this is it's an interesting game. It has really good story behind it. Some of the voice actings and such are kind of cheesy, but still, nonetheless, one of my favorite games of all time. This isn't going to be something that I completely focus on the channel. It's going to be something I have time to do in my spare time. So I might not upload this as often as I do, you know, Grand Theft Auto 5 or any of my Pokemon stuff. But it will get done. I may upload more depending on how you guys respond to it. Again, a lot of you will probably not respond positively to it. It is kind of girly, but I love it. So let's get started. Yay!
The animals that live in the forest around here aren't really very strong, so I should be able to defeat them without too much trouble. But just to be safe, I'll go over the basics of how to fight again.
Okay, I already know how to fight. It's pretty basic, so I am not going to view the tutorial. We're gonna skip it, and then go over here and kick this little plant's butt. I think it's a plant.
Orange glow!
Oh, whoopsies.
There!
Alright, so you guys seen the battle stuff, the battle style. It's kind of turn-based. You didn't really get to see him attack because he's not very difficult to defeat. We have a timer bar that moves as we move, so it starts going down once we start moving. But when we stop moving, the timer bar stops as well. Now, as your party grows, because you have your own level and then you have a party level. As your party level goes up, that changes. So, like, instead of it starting, you know, the second you take a move, it's gonna start as soon as your turn starts, and it doesn't stop. So that's always fun. So, let's get past all these little beginners. I should have taken out the other one first. I'm an idiot. Oh well. It's fine. You guys can see a little bit more of the battle style. Just a little bit, though. Oh god. Yeah, block! Yeah, block! Yeah! Ow! Okay, I missed that last one, but that's okay. That's alright. I did pretty good, all things considered. Yay! Alright, so we're on the path to Tenuto because she's coming from, where's she coming from? She's coming from that other big city. I don't remember what it's called. Come here, I want to battle you. I need the experience. We need to level up. Now, eventually you get all kinds of different people in your party, which works to your advantage. Like, for example, there's a chick with a bow, there's a little guy with a gun, you get a guy who has a big sword, you get a magic user, you get all kinds of different people. It's pretty cool.